Hi, my name is Sydney Sadhu, and my topic is risk management. So, what is a risk? From the Merriam-Webster Dictionary, it defines it as to expose to hazard or danger or to incur the risk of danger. And what are some risks? As we saw in the reading, it's with uncertainties in financial markets, threats associated with project failures at any phase, which includes design, development, production, or sustainment of life cycles, legal liabilities like lawsuits, credit risks, accidents due to natural or man-made disasters, like Hurricane Katrina or an accident, um, like things like that, deliberate attacks from adversaries or cyber criminals, and events that occur due to certain and unpredictable root causes. Risk management. The definition that is given in the reasoning says it involves the identification, analysis, evaluation, and prioritization of risk. It allows to treat the loss of exposures, monitors risk control, financial resources to minimize any possible adverse effects of potential loss, and its solid risk management strategy, which is the ability to maximize the realization of available opportunities to avoid future risks. So, in the subsection of risk management, Dan Borg, the author of the Book of Risks, he uses the quote, "The purpose of risk management is not to change the future, not to explain the past." I had a few, so to understand risk management and why he said it, he basically is like why it happened and to help prevent in the future. Some questions that I had is that risk management is maybe to plan how to solve future problems and risks that occur, whether it be disasters, lawsuits, whatever, or to monitor and control financial resources to minimize possible adverse effects. And wouldn't they need to be more involved in the risks that we have to take? And explain that past isn't that to decide why it happened, and wouldn't that help future risk management? So an example for risk management is the September 11th attacks. Many companies and the government resources had to develop new procedures like new communications for technology of how to get hold of people in line of contact. So they had to increase media to public transportations on emergency procedures in case something like this happens again, which hope it doesn't. There needs to be a more standardization of building codes for new threats, like a Boeing, I think 710 can not get through a building like the Twin Towers, but since there was just so much jet fuel that came in at once, they need to update their building codes so that there won't be any more casualties than there should be. They also needed to develop better exits for people and better entry for fire and rescue personnel. And they also had to review the building's construction to identify extra hazards. So business procedures that they need to take also for all the buildings is develop alternative communications, and put people and resources in one location. So going back to the quote, I slightly disagree. I think that the purpose of risk management, yes, you can't really change what's going to happen, but it's to better prepare for what's going to happen. So with everything that we need to do with the new procedures like September 11th, there won't be as much damage as there was. And to explain the past, you can't really explain as to why someone did what they did, but we can see the effects um, as a lot of the effects of the September 11th attack was mental health, and to minimize everything that happened. So thank you for coming to my presentation. It's my work site.